Now I'm going to cut the glass for the doors. I've got a big sheet of glass here, single strength, and I've made a line where I'm going to cut, put a little bit of oil on my cutter, a little bit of oil on the line, got a straight edge, and let's see if we can make this happen. That one worked pretty good. Now I only have 3 more cuts to go. Well, here the muntin keepers have to be hand fit. We've got a curve here and a straight piece of stock, so I'm going to have to cut that curve in that so that it sits nicely along here. So I'll just, what I did was I cut this to length. First of all, I milled up a bunch of 1/4 inch by 7/16 inch American beech pieces that will become these keepers. And now I've got to just hand fit these things. So take this over and put this in my vise, and using a round shoe spoke shave, I'll just start working it till I get it down where it needs to be. It's worth taking the time to do this because this is just such a nice touch that people are going to see when they open the door. It really shows off the piece. Each of these keepers has to be screwed into the frame of the window with little screws. So I can't fit a drill in like this, so I have to use this little hand drill. It's got a drill bit, and you basically find your point and you start twisting. It's kind of slow, but it does the job. And there you go. Now at this point, the doors have to be hand fitted into the carcass. And that's kind of a long, tedious job. You want to make sure that you're going very slowly with this process so you don't cut off too much. And so basically you got to first, use a plane and get the edges so they fit squarely, and then just slowly sneak up on the width. And I'm not there yet. I'd say I have to take off just a little bit down here and I'll be there. So I'll go ahead and put these into the vise and do some planing. Now I've got the doors loosely in place, and now I'm thinking about the knobs. And for a piece that's unusual, I don't really want to just have standard old knobs. So I'm thinking something with a little sweep to it. So I put some tape on here and I've sketched out kind of a flowing S kind of curve. A couple of places where the knob dowels can go through the wood and to give us something attached to. And these would sweep in 3 dimensions. So on this side, she'd sweep out so you can reach under. On this side, it would sweep out like this. So it would be a changing curve. So let's see what happens. Let's work with that a little bit. Just using this drum, which is what, 1.5 inches roughly diameter. I'm able to shape this piece so this has a nice feel on your hand. So all I have to do is cut it here. You see how it has this nice flow? So I think that's going to be a nice looking handle. Okay, I'm going to keep these doors shut using little magnets. I have these small 1/4 inch rare earth magnets. Here's 4 of them stacked together. You can see that. And the idea is to keep the magnetic lines of flux, the force, concentrated between the stop that I'm going to mount inside the cabinet and the corner of the door itself. So I've got to attach to the door a little steel washer. Let me show you that, with a little steel screw. And all I had to do is drill a little countersink hole here to fit that washer into. And then there's a little stick-on pad that goes over the washer, makes it a little softer, and it's brown color so you're not seeing the steel. And let me pull that out with the magnet. Now in the stop that I'm going to mount, I'm going to put one on the bottom where the door seat, and the top where the door seats of the cabinet. And for that there's a little just a little cup. Okay, and it fits into a 3/8 inch hole in the wood, and the magnet just sits down inside that cup. I got 4 magnets there, but I think you can see one magnet sits down in that cup so that the lines of force for the magnet are concentrated in the steel. And this of course just glues into a hole that I'm going to drill 3/8 diameter. And all I have to do is align the magnets with the washers properly, and then when I shut the door, all top and bottom of each door will just click into place. It'll be gentle enough where you don't have to use a lot of force to open the door, but it will definitely keep all 4 corners shut. And I like doing it that way because that way if there's any change of humidity in the room, there's a tendency for the door to try to stay in shape. So it's just a nice little touch that I like to do. So let's go ahead and watch me install these. I'm just using a 3/8 inch drill, piece of tape 1/8 inch down from the cutting edge, and I've already marked positions 1/4 inch in from top and bottom, and I'm just going to carefully drill the hole. And that's it. Then the washer will just screw into that hole, and I'm in business.